if you can be bothered, I'd love to know what the most meaningful experience you've ever experienced is, if you would care to explain it. I've already talked about mine, but I'll talk about it briefly again. It's when I had 25 MBOME and cannabis, and I felt as though I was surrounded by demons or something. I don't know if it's exactly surrounded by demons, but society felt as though it was choking me and killing me. And well, I threw myself in front of a car. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why I did it. Wasn't going very fast. It was, and, everything seemed as though it was leading up to what this point that I'm gonna get to in a minute. My life had been brought to the boil, and everything was becoming more and more intense as I got closer to this shift. So anyway, uh, I was just running around going mental in the middle of Wigan, and long story short, some prison officer tackled me to the floor, and I put the finger up to him and called him a fat cunt. But we were smiling at each other, so it was kind of like, if you're out there, I didn't mean it. Um, so yeah, they put me in an ambulance because there was blood dripping out my head and shit. Couldn't feel any pain. I mean, my whole body felt like it was in pain, to be honest. But it was like a not entirely negative sort of pain. It was like I felt like it was the pain of being that I had amplified all over my body. When I was in this ambulance, some like portal opened or something like that, and time went very strange. The way time was passing, and I must have like electromagnetically connected to another dimension or tuned into another frequency. Because I remember I essentially woke up in another plane of existence, and it was much more beautiful than this. And the people there knew me, and it's like I'd been there before. And in this place, we had psychic powers, and we were fighting some kind of evil. I would describe it as heaven, because everybody there was transcended their demons. There was no weakness among the people that I was with, and in physically and inside and out, everybody was beautiful that was around me. Everybody was brave, intelligent, cunning. It was a very magical place, and you could argue, all right, well, you were on quite enough drugs to fucking send anybody mad. So it could have been a hallucination, but my argument against that is, if that is a hallucination, that really does like prove how ridiculously powerful the human mind is, because it was like realer than real. And so, to be honest, I can't remember much from it, because when you bring back things from a higher experience, because of the nature of the experience, it's very difficult to actually retain anything that you did experience in that place. So I can only remember little bits and pieces, and even those are blurry. Perhaps it's just my memory creating things that didn't happen, but I truly do believe that it did happen, and I've been wanting to go back there ever since it did happen. But I'm not deluded to believe that or I'm going to heaven and all this stuff just because I had that experience. Because to tell you the truth, I don't know whether or not I'm a good person or not, because I don't feel like I've been adequately tested to be able to prove that. I've certainly been under very stressful situations, and I don't think that I'm a bad person, but at the same time, the theory of mind that the universe knows exactly what you would do in any given situation makes me like consider the fact that I and a lot of the other people around me probably don't realise how bad they can be in certain scenarios. So yeah, if you want, please put in the comments about any kind of like meaningful experiences or psychedelic experience that you can articulate, and I don't care how long it is that the comment that you put, I'll read it. So yeah, thanks for watching.